In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Keenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Virginia Tech's offense comes onto the field first today. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the tailback. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Snagged in the middle. It's White. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump people.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You can tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tar Heels offense has its first opportunity of the day. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Lopez wants to fire. Got him downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Give to the running back. And some room to work. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Second down, he'll throw it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Shipp. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The corners are walked up tight. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 5 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's White. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Tackled there by the defense.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that.
Breaks into the open. The tap. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, what a Nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Lopez to pass. They'll run the screen. Thrust that arm out. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's White. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They're going to run it. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Lopez wants to fire. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Here comes the heat. Caught near the sideline. It's gone. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They want to get this defense on its heels. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Holloway. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Holloway. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Green. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Fires to the tight end. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Rushes on him. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill.
And the Hokies will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has him back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football problem out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch near the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Turning it on! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the...
It's picked off. That's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Poor starting field position here for this offense. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receiver...
Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Hokies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's White. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Looking for the score. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Hokies. Here comes the 2-point try.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Virginia Tech, 26. North Carolina, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Lopez to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Corrals it at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. to get another look at this Hokie offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida Atlantic has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 17 to Akron. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Lopez wants to fire. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll leave it with the lone back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Now the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Green. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's White. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the ground. He's got it again. There he goes.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! And the stomping has commenced. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able...
Brings it in down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Lopez to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Tar Heels! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something, Matt.
Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the pummeling has started. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Lopez wants to fire. Lofts one high indeed. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Finds his man down the middle.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. It's complete to the left. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them.